Praise the Lord. This is Prophetess Gaborm coming from the wonderful Virgin Hotel. This place is amazing. I'm in this wonderful room, and this is the living room, the lounge area. Let's get up and show you guys. I was taken back when I came in. Just numerous wonderful space where you can put everything. You see my shoes, drawers, things there. And then it has, I love this wonderful, wonderful opening here where your woman can sit down and have this beautiful area. Isn't this nice? Yeah, I really like this. Um, it also has another area with a nice um, area there. And then you come over here. There is double TVs on both sides. There's a beautiful view over there. And you pull this back and go, let's go in. This is wonderful. This is the beautiful area and bathroom in here with a closed door area or a separate toilet area. You go in here, you have a wonderful walk-in shower. How do you like this? Where you can be taking a wonderful shower and someone can be taking a beautiful baby. You see a very nice, big, deep bathtub. Isn't that wonderful? Spa staff. Let's close this beautiful door, glass door in here. And we're back out of here. So if someone wants to leave it open, you can, or you can completely close it back. And this is my wonderful suite. I love this. They have drinks here. And this wonderful night. I've already enjoyed a wonderful alcoholic spritzer. Nice, nice, nice. So I've been in that thing, and it almost would take calling somebody to get me out. That is comfortable. That is comfortable. It feels like goose down. I mean, the technology here is second to none. I love the little lamp, the charger, um, everything you need, cell phone, computer being recharged. These sofas, oh my God, you can get a pillow and sleep on it itself. Like I said, these wonderful dual TVs, and they work. The telephone in the room, there's a TV on this side, and there's a TV on the other side. Just absolutely amazing room. I'm impressed with this amazing room. Just for a small fee, uh, I am a rewards card holder, so I just booked a regular room, and they say, "Hey, you want to upgrade for $24?" I'm glad I did. So I did an upgrade from their basic room, and they put me in this beautiful room for just $24. So if you go on their site, just $24 from their basic room will get you into one of their beautiful suites, as they have suites and chambers. This is gorgeous. I haven't even been to the spa, which I hear is another added top-notch pleasure experience to go to their spa. I just came from their wonderful pizza place and just had a couple of slices of pizza, all of it reasonably priced for a wonderful stay. I'm a doctoral student. Next year, we'll be graduating with that doctorate in business administration. Hours and hours. Do you see these eyes? They're like two brown eggs. Over the years, a lot of nights with the lights out doing my doctoral studies, my aching head. You're supposed to have a computer screen on it. When I went to the doctor, kind of find that I have like computer eye. I had a busted eye over here that was like red hemorrhaging. So I need to take some rest. This was years ago, but every now and then when I decided to take some of that strain and that pressure off is when my monies come and my medical retirement because I have a closed head injury that yeah my head went through the windshield of the driver's side and it really banged me up and there was a hearing within the hospital to make sure I stayed up on my treatment and it was a while before I was completely released. I was bounced around several places and even to a housing facility outside of the hospital. It took a while for me to be released into my parents and other local doctors' care. I had some of the greatest doctors, but yeah, I have a big gash from the top of my head down to the back of my neck for when my head went through the windshield of the driver's side, and I was in and out of the hospital from 2000 to 2007. And my mom and dad was there for me, holding my hand, praying for me, informing me of, some of the things that I wanted to do. I had to be careful because they were adamant with their treatment plan and things that they were going to enforce at the hospital, Hurley Hospital, from 2000 to 2007. I had a great doctor, Dr. Annie Shaw, Dr. Terry White, and Dr. James White at Flint Hurley Hospital was all of my doctors and went to the care, outpatient care in the loving hands of Don Robinson from Dot Caring, and then to Geraldine Cheney. And I came here with Matthew Okiki and Desert Inn, doctors that monitored me. I went to them for their expertise and for them to facilitate my needs. And then Dr. Gracie um, here was my doctor here and we're looking to switch to telehealth services. But we're also working on a ticket to work program. The one for MRS, where my worker Vanessa Neely in Dundee's was the manager over the program for the people that I saw advised me to go to school, and I thank her for that. When I went to the orientation, there was a gentleman that had a doctorate, and he said he was a Mexican gentleman in a wheelchair, and he was just very affirmative to go and get your doctorate. And they really said, you need to understand what this program is. It's not just to get you back to work, but really take an opportunity if you want to go into, business and whatever, that you can really do something with this program to help the disabled people get back to work and get financially self-sufficient, not just end up a repeater in the system. And so I went back to school, and next year I will be graduating with the doctorate so I can get to work as a professor of graduate studies. And so that's what we're working on. They usually work is remote work for about um, 10 hours a week. You can work up to 3 classes as an adjunct professor. With them would be 30 hours a week. But I am looking for a job that I can do remotely part time and have enough money to live. And professors for is one of the best jobs for a disabled person. Want to be a professor and work remotely. They make up to I think anywhere from 50,000 to six-figure salaries. Um, and you can make anywhere from 50,000 a year just working 10 hours a week. A lot of adjunct professors are making well over $100,000. 3 classes is literally $300,000 opportunity that you could possibly have working as a professor of graduate studies. So yeah, it's a lot of opportunity for monies if you can work those 3 classes, but just one class, you have an opportunity working 10 hours remotely online. As a professor of graduate studies, you have an opportunity to make a 6-figure salary. For me, a disabled person, this would be the dream job. To all I have to do is 10 hours of work remotely at a desk, interacting with students and evaluating their work and grading their work in the field of study that I should be graduating with. Is anticipating next year, and make 6 figures is perfect for a person with me with my disability that cannot do the rigorous work I used to do on my feet when I was younger. And we're looking to get started next summer, and we're looking to move to beautiful Washington D.C., where there's a lot of opportunity there with my credentials that I should be receiving when I graduate, also to be a management scientist. So Dr. Gabor and a management scientist, and this is someone who study the dynamics within a corporation and then do recommendations on how to improve organizational performance through evaluating behaviors among his staff and workers, and so it's a fun thing for me to take this path. I said fun. The stuff I'm learning, it is so interesting. They said a lot of people drop out of school because they think this stuff is boring. I am having fun, and I love the line of work that I'm looking to get into, and we're very successful. It looked like I'm going to graduate one of the top 5% of my class if all go well with this top 5 to 10% of my class. Um, I'm usually right up there between a 3.7 and 3.8. We're a point down. I'm anticipating with this class is going to put me back to my 3.7. Yeah. So we should be fine, but we're definitely going to be the top 15% no matter what we do. We don't anticipate going lower. We got 5 more classes after this class, and we're looking to move up. Um, I would love to move up to at least a 3.8 for graduation next year at National University of La Jolla, California. We just went through an online virtual graduation for a second master's degree um, at American Public University. Now, explaining to people that you have no idea um, how much money and consistent money you get for having concentrated hours in what, and the credential requirements for every graduate course you're going to teach is different. They might say you need 18 in exactly this and 20 in this and 27. It varies per site. And so you have people justifiably going back to school for numerous curriculums just so that they have continuity in their career of choice, as if it comes saturated in one area, they can teach in another. And so, I said to each his own. When you're doing independent contractor work, you're going to try to get training in everything that you can do. So you feed yourself and your family, and so it's you check the law, you do what you have to do. And we're looking to consolidate all of our loans and get a third party uh, loan company to pay off the government and just only get a loan directly from lenders from here out. So that's what we plan to do by the end of this year, consolidate our graduate loans. So everybody had already been saying pay off your interest, pay off your interest. But we're going to consolidate all of our loans, get one lender, and pay that and start paying on that before the end of this year, before the summer.